Hi, my name is Josh.
Hi, my name is Jazzy.
My name is Vaggie.
And they studied modern history, and they are going to recite the presidents for you. Go ahead, guys.
George
Washington, John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, James Madison, James Monroe, John Quincy Adams, Andrew Jackson, Martin Van Buren, William Henry Harrison, John Tyler, James Polk, Zachary Taylor, Mary Farmer, Franklin Pierce, James Buchanan, and Abraham Lincoln, Andrew Johnson, Ulysses S. Grant, Walter B. Hayes, James Garfield, Chester Arthur, Grover Cleveland, William McKinley, Teddy Roosevelt, William Taft, Woodrow Wilson, Warren Harding, Calvin Coolidge, Herbert Hoover, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, Harry S. Truman, David Eisenhower, John F. Kennedy, Lyndon B. Johnson, Richard Nixon, Gerald Ford, Jimmy Carter, and Ronald Reagan.
Fabulous. You guys did that from memory, too, didn't you? No one helped you. Good job. Okay, Jazz, could you tell me who is your favorite president? Come here, Duke.
Abraham Lincoln, because he freed the slaves.
Oh, that's a good one. Josh, or Vaggie, what about you? Who would you say is your favorite president?
I like John F. Kennedy because he got all his soldiers across the ocean when his ship split open. He got all his soldiers across the ocean to the island.
That's pretty courageous. Makes for a courageous president. Then. Good answer. Josh, what about you? Who is your favorite
I
president?
like George Washington because he freed the United States.
Okay, that's right. He was our very first president, wasn't he? That's a good answer. Now, I also would dress up as presidents after we studied each one. You guys did a great job answering the questions. Who was your favorite one? Jazz, who was your favorite one?
William Taft, because he used a fellow here.
Oh, did you guys like that one?
Yeah.
All right, good. I think my favorite when I came is FDR with a cane, barely walking. Jazz?
And plus, I liked,
Who are you thinking?
I like John F. Kennedy's wife when she dressed up too.
Oh, you like that? Yeah. John F. Kennedy didn't come visit. Why?
Because he was dead.
Yeah, because he'd been shot, so she came representing her husband, Jackie Kennedy. Very good. Okay. Now, we studied a lot about planes and aviation because the early 1900s was an important time for that. Can you tell me why? Jazz?
Because in the early 1900s, they had just made the plane.
Good. Can you give me the year or the people, the place?
The place was Kitty Hawk. The people were Orville and Wilbur Wright, and it was in 1903.
Very good. What did they do?
They flew the first plane for 12 seconds.
Very good. Pretty important thing. Okay, and then there's Charles Lindbergh. Why was he important, Vaggie?
Because he flew all the way across the Atlantic Ocean by himself.
Very good. Anyone remember? Josh, do you remember the name of his plane?
His name was
Spirit
of St. Louis.
Very good, very good. Okay, and then there's Amelia Earhart. Josh?
She didn't have to drive the plane. The plane just drives by itself. One time, the boy fell asleep, and the plane was driving. It came down, and they made a wave noise. No, that was the girl. It made a wave noise.
Okay. Yeah, that's true. But I'm looking for just big picture right now. Jazz.
She almost flew around the world, but when they were going to cross the Pacific Ocean, she disappeared.
Very good. She also was the first woman to do what? Jazz?
cross the Atlantic Ocean.
Very good. Did she even fly the plane?
No.
No, she was just a passenger, but it was famous that she was the first woman to fly across. Then she decided she wanted to fly. Good. Okay, now we've also studied wars. Joshua, can you name a couple of wars we studied?
World War I, World War II, the Korean War,
Mhm.
and the Cold War.
Good.
And the
That's pretty good. I think there's just one more left. Jazz, which war he didn't?
Vietnam.
Vietnam War. Good. Now, World War I, who was president?
World War One.
Yes, who was president?
I think, wasn't it Woodrow Wilson?
Yes, Woodrow Wilson was president. Very good. Now, yes, Maggie? Oh. Now, Woodrow Wilson did not want us to get into the war. Do you remember what happened to get us into war in World War I? Yes.
The Lusitania.
Very good. The Lusitania was sunk. Now, World War II, who was president during World War II? Maggie? Very good. Now, he died during the war. Didn't see the end of it. Who finished? Yes, Josh? Do you know?
JFK.
JFK? No, honey. Okay. Jazz?
Truman.
Yes, Truman. Very good. Okay, now what got us into World War II? Do you remember the big event in December 1941? Jazz?
Pearl Harbor.
Pearl Harbor. Very good. What happened at Pearl Harbor?
Japanese bombed.
Good. Okay, and then who was the leader of Germany during World War II? Josh?
Hitler.
Very good. Now, what did he do, Josh, that was terrible?
He killed blacks and he hanged blacks. He put blacks in camps and.
Right, not just blacks, though. Who is the big? Blacks, not as much, but yeah, he didn't like Jesse Owens, we read about that. He didn't like blacks, but there was another people group.
And he killed all the persons that's in the train. He put.
Yeah, and the train, that's right, and the gas. Very good. Vaggie, do you remember what people group he really had something against? Yes, Jewish people. Very good. And then, do you remember what the camps were called where he put the gas in, Jazz?
Concentration.
Very good. So thankfully, when we won the war, Hitler. No, that's true. Okay, and then can someone tell me about the Cold War? Why is it called cold? Josh?
Because nobody had guns or weapons, not any weapons, not even fists. They just want to see what the other person are doing.
Right. They maybe had the
spy
weapons,
planes.
but they didn't use them, right? They didn't actually use them. So why were people nervous?
Because they thought the other person had guns that they're going to start a whole war, but they want to check out to see because they don't want to get killed.
Right. The United States thought the Soviet Union, communist countries had them. Very good. Okay. Vietnam War. Jazz, was the Vietnam War popular for people in the United States?
No, they wanted to get it done with.
Right. Very good. And so the veterans, when they came back, were they celebrated? Did they have parades?
No.
No.
They just wanted to forget about it.
Yeah, so it was kind of a sad time. A lot of people were hurt by it. Okay, good. Now let's go through some eras we looked at. The Roaring Twenties. Can anyone tell me about the Roaring Twenties? Jazz or Baggy?
It's when they had parties and stuff and they had a lot of money.
Yeah, they had a lot of money in the Roaring Twenties. Very good. Jazz, can you tell me something about the Roaring Twenties?
That in the Roaring 20s, the president never really did talk, and then there was this bet, an old lady said that she could have him say 3 words, and then Calvin Coolidge said, "You booze."
Yeah, it was kind of a juxtaposition, right? Calvin Coolidge was all quiet, and here we had the Roaring Twenties where people were far from quiet. Good. Can someone tell me about Prohibition during the 1920s? What was prohibited? Jazz.
Alcohol, but they still did it, and the people that put alcohol in their boots were called bootleggers.
Very good. Okay. Now, did women? Yes, you may have it, baby. Just go in there. Let me finish, please. Okay. Now, did women vote have women always voted in the United States?
No.
Okay. Jazz, can you tell me about that?
Well, see,